Hey guys, straight up front, today wasn't the best day. I really wanted to share with you how I feel at the moment, what's happening with the van, what's going on, because I haven't been posting for 3 weeks. And I'm really sorry, first of all, about that, because I know you all wanted to know what's happening. And I made this channel to put out content, but sometimes, and this is the reality of van life, things stop for a while, especially since the van is doing a conversion and things take long, unfortunately. A conversion is not just done so fast, especially if you depend on the work of others. So I know the last update was when I was building the van, and it's been a while. And matter of fact, after I was doing all the body work, putting the putty on and sanding a lot, I got into some conflicts with the garage worker owner, who actually finally opened up to talking about the price of the cost of the whole painting. So before I went to that garage, I checked out different garages. They all gave me prices between 1,200 to 1,500 without me even working there. So the reality was, I went there to the garage where I was working every single day. I worked there so hard, in like 9 hours minimum a day straight. I didn't make any pauses, almost nothing. I was there for like 2 weeks, sanding, getting the color off, doing so much. And even though I worked so hard because I wanted to get a better deal, that was the whole purpose of me learning and get a better deal. And at the start he kind of implied that it was fine for him, but then he actually gave me exactly the same price as the other people offered me without me working there. So I was quite surprised of how he would come up with that price, because I was there all day, because he was an old man, I didn't want him to work that much. He worked there for like maybe 1.5 hours a day maximum. So I didn't find it quite valid that he charged me that much. So after that, we asked him how he comes up with that price, and he was all grumpy. He got upset too, because he said he felt like a clown in the show, that we are not there to make his prices. But I also felt a little bit ripped off. So after I even tried the other day to say sorry, we didn't want to offend him, he suddenly said, okay, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. You just pay whatever you put in materials. He didn't want to work on that car anymore. He decided that, and I was there without guidance, without a place, without nothing to keep working on the car, although it was halfway done. So I had this struggle of searching a good painter for a decent price. After I found one, he wouldn't back down with the price. He said, this is it, you pay me $900 for this work. Either if you work here or not, it doesn't matter, it's gonna be the same. So I said, okay, you know what, if that's the case, maybe I just take a little bit time off and just let them do it, and maybe just be surprised about the end result and letting it people do who really know their job. But this thing has been delayed for now almost 2 weeks. I've been just constantly waiting, and today was one of a big breaking point. I think maybe because I'm on my monthlies. So I was really emotional today, and I got up and I was in this mood and I felt depressed. I felt like I just want to get out of here. I just want to move. I just want to travel. This is not the life I chose, to be stationary. Especially, I mean, I'm really super grateful that I can stay with Joel's parents in his apartment, and they letting me here and without, you know, paying any rent or something, but I contribute in food sometimes and stuff like that. I'm really grateful for that. But at the same time, of course, coming from van life and then all of a sudden adjusting to this family life with their rules is of course also really difficult for me. There are times where I really enjoy it. I think it's lovely to eat all together on the table, but sometimes I just want to do my thing. I just want to feeling free, and this been bugging me a lot, especially since I'm not used to living with people for such a long period of time. I've been living alone since I'm 17 pretty much, so I had always set up my own rules, my own schedules and everything. And then I went to the van life, which even gave me even more freedom, waking up wherever I want, eat whenever I want, do whatever I want. So now I'm adjusting to this household, and I'm really grateful, but at the same time it's really hard for me to go by with it sometimes. I felt really bad today, and I had to let it out of my chest. I know I haven't been posting anything because there's not much I'm doing right now. I'm just here basically waiting for the car every single day, hoping it will be done faster and faster. But these are the works that are out of my hand, work that I cannot control because I'm not physically working on it. I'm dependent on other people, and unfortunately that is the reality of van life. This is how it is. You have times where you have to fix the car because it's your house. Let's say you know there's a lot of rust on your car, and you won't get it done. Especially with those old cars, you know, those T3s, those Vanagons, they always have some kind of trouble. It's a trouble car. Everyone who has one, they know it. But it gives you an amazing feeling. I would not trade this car for anything else. I put so much sweat, money, and tears to that car. And for me, it's really hard at the moment too, because this car, not having the car, it's not only my home, it's not only the place I live, but also my work, some vehicle that takes me to places. Unfortunately, right now, I am living this stationary life, and I'm just hoping that you won't forget about me, and that you will wait as patiently, and that you know that I'm going through a tough time as well by not posting things and putting things out. Because as you know, and I hope you do, that every video I put out means something to me. And I don't want to just put out a video that has just to put out content, to get the views, to get whatever. Every video I put out has a meaning, has something that is important for me to share with you, to the world, that people understand, that people get to see a different side, that people don't judge a book by its cover. Something that I can remember back one day and be proud of when I'm old. You know, I'm always really honest to you. Right now there's not much happening. I'm waiting and waiting, but I'm constantly thinking about the van, improvement that I can make to get the van even better interior wise. So my further plans, first of all, my van has a little bit of a bohemian style. I want to go a bit more minimal. I want to go a little bit more easy on the eye, not too many little things everywhere. I want to go a bit more clean on the style. I don't know, I feel like a change. I mean, I'm this type of person. I like changes. I like to change my hair, I like to change my clothes, my style, the car, as you see. And life is a constant change. You should never stay the same, because only through change, only through going through a lot of different things, you only can find what is the best for you, and style belongs to it. I'm thinking about the interior change. I didn't have a proper table. I recently looked up this beautiful Vanagon table, which cost so much online, so much that I thought I have to build one myself. So I came up with this idea to really see how the van table was built, and I tried to replicate it. So although I cannot work on the van, I'm trying to work on little things that I can enhance inside the van. I'm gonna show you a little bit on what I've done the other times, but I will make a tutorial on that build, because I'm pretty sure that a lot of you will be interested in this kind of build, and it's a really cheap, practical table that is amazing for you and every van lifer, I think, or for people living in small places. if you have some. Because it's big enough. It's almost through.
Yes, it is.
Shit.
You're gonna get it done today.
Just think about it for more than 5 minutes.
And you're on a leg.
I know it's
Oh shit.
flat. Hey, fellas. Should I just change here?
Hey, Peño.
Mary, bring me the first outfit. The color box.
Junior. Come here, like. Come here. Come.
Hey, shall we?
This is pretty much the way I built the table. I think it's really cool. After all, it works out really nicely, and you see the full product in another video. So these are the updates at the moment. These are the real reasons why I cannot travel. These are the real reasons what's happening right now. Some people were complaining about how my channel got boring, or you know, some of you maybe don't understand. I'm not a reality show. I'm not there with the whole film production trying to get super exciting stuff. I'm just represent you my normal and real life, my personal journey that I'm going through. After all, to be honest, I feel better talking to you. It's weird. Although I had a really crappy day, and although you know me as a really happy person, but I think the whole me staying here and waiting for the car so long, to not being able to be in charge of my future, to let go of the responsibility that comes with it, makes me feel a bit helpless, a bit useless. And I really don't like this feeling. I really like to be in charge of what I do, to do it as fast as I can. Although you pay people, but they will never take it to heart, so they do it how they like it, you know. Some people will always do a good work, but it's different. It's different if somebody does it or if you do it, because this is your heart and soul. You will, no matter if you do it better or not better, but you will always give everything, and I think that's what counts the most. And right now I cannot give all my everything. I cannot let it out, you know, and this has been bugging me a lot. Let me know if you have any ideas, although I'm not in the van right now, that you want to see from me, because I don't want to let you all down. I was a bit worried because I thought you might be not interested in my just normal life, coming from this van life channel that I have, and I was a bit worried that you might get bored or you might find it not really interesting, because I don't find it so interesting. But if there's still anything you would like to see, let me know, and maybe reading the comments will cheer me up even more, because I know a lot of you have the talent to make me really smile when I read your comments. Thank you guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for staying with me. I give you thousands of kisses, and I hope that the van will be back soon and we will see it in its all new mighty glory and beauty, and I hope you're just so excited the same way I am. I'll see you soon. Bye.